trying to see. Looks like we're getting a little better view. That may be the wall.
Near the Manhattan airport right now.
All right, we've got it. We've got it right there. You can see the. All right, we've got a funnel cloud moving right into Manhattan right now. You can see the lowering. Finally, enough light. Here's your funnel cloud right here. There's the wall cloud. It's finally close enough that we're able to see it. If you are in Manhattan, this is coming straight toward Kansas State University campus. This whole part of the storm is rotating right now, and we're watching to see if we see any type of damage occurring underneath it. At this point, it looks more like a lowering. Let's scan across there, Craig, and see, because, again, we're pinpointing what looks like this location as perhaps the funnel cloud, but anywhere underneath this rotation, we could see it. That could even be one of the funnels there. We could hold on that shot for just a minute and see, because that would be southwest of town, and there certainly is a lot of light illuminated right along that. That's another suspect area too. It looks like that may be where we're starting to see. That could be the funnel right there. This may be the actual tornado moving into Manhattan a little bit. That does, just kind of stepping out for a minute, that looks almost a little bit more ominous than the other location did. At this point, I cannot stress enough, if you are in the city of Manhattan,
Matt,
you need to be in tornado shelters right now.
I'm going to have to say that's probably it.
I think that is the tornado.
You can see a debris cloud on the ground, I think.
We have a tornado, from everything we can tell on our camera, and we can pass this along to the Weather Service, that from what we can see, we believe through the light of the lightning that we have seen now where the tornado is on the ground, moving into the west side of Manhattan. If you are in Manhattan, take your tornado precautions right now. You should have already been in your shelters. Do not venture out. Everything on radar is confirming that we have a tornado moving into Manhattan right now. Take your tornado precautions immediately. Get to a basement. Cover yourself up with pillows and blankets. If you can't get to an underground location, you need to be in the smallest room, center part of your home with absolutely no windows. You want to be in a small room. And this is, again, if this is in fact the tornado, which it may be, it's very difficult. We're waiting for a better lightning strike to actually give us an illumination. We've seen some lowerings here, but everything that we're seeing indication of, we can certainly see the wall clouds up here with the lightning strikes. And what's suspect is all of this light illuminating something, and that may be debris, and hopefully not, but there is an indication that as we're looking off to the west-southwest that may be the tornado as it moves its way into the city of Manhattan right now on our sky camera. And we'll be watching this continuously for you as, the more I look at it, the more and more I think that is. That looks like a large tornado on the ground in the city of Manhattan. I almost think that the tornado may be this wide. This may be the tornado right there coming in, because we're seeing a lot of, looks like swirled up debris working its way in. If you are in Manhattan, this is a tornado emergency. We have a potential there. I think we're seeing it better now. It looks like there's a tornado on the ground. I'll step out so you can see a better picture of this. We may have Craig, I don't know if you can concur with me.
Yeah,
I'm not seeing something there. That looks like a tornado to me.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on. I have a friend on the phone who lives on the west side of Mass, and their house was hit.
In where? All right. We've got again, in Manhattan. You said on the west side of Manhattan?
Yes, they're on the west. Which street are you on?
Okay, we believe that we've got reports of damage on the west side of Manhattan. We're on the phone with some people that we're in contact with. Everything that we can see, we believe we are seeing the tornado moving into Manhattan right now. This is a tornado emergency for Manhattan. You need to be in your shelters right now. We cannot stress this enough. Tornado is on the ground in Manhattan. It is a tornado emergency. We have all indications from what we're seeing here, and again, we're kind of waiting for more illumination as it comes in. This is awfully close to Kansas State University campus as it works its way in through. We're getting reports that it did some damage on the west side of Manhattan already.
Sixth Circle.
Sixth Circle?
Yes.
Is that the area that we got a phone call in that there's been damage in that location? Alex Harrington has been on the phone with them in Manhattan, and he's putting on the microphone now. As soon as you get that some information you can pass along, let us know that it was more specific information. All
right. Just to give you a briefing, I have a friend on the west side of Manhattan. They're at Sixth Circle, which is on the west side of Manhattan. The tornado has hit their home. I'm not sure as to what the the degree of the damage, but a tornado did hit. The last I talked to him was a few minutes ago. Prior, he said they saw something. He ran downstairs in the basement. Power went out, and then I just received a phone call from him about 1 minute ago that a tornado is on the ground. It did hit their home in 6th Circle, and it does look like there is a cone visible.
Still looks like a pretty good-sized tornado moving in through Manhattan right now. It is going to be difficult to tell at this point at which point in time. I think we can see it. I believe that's the whole funnel right there, all the way to the ground at this point. We have a damaging tornado right now moving through. Here's our vantage point. We believe this right here is the tornado moving its way into Manhattan. So we've got a tornado on the ground in Manhattan. It is absolutely a life-threatening situation in Manhattan to not be in a tornado shelter. If you cannot get underground to a safe location to where you can get into either an underground shelter, and this would include areas a little farther to the east where you may have a little bit of time, you've got to protect yourself from what is appearing to be a damaging tornado moving its way in through Manhattan at this time. Again, it is very difficult now, especially with raindrops on the lens, to decipher exactly where we're looking at. The one thing you'll notice, let's get right back on air. All right, we apologize for that. We are having very difficult time discerning, but look how dark the west side of Manhattan has become, partially with rain.
Those power flashes I just saw?
That might have been lightning on that one, because I think I've panned up too far to the north now. Difficult to tell, though. Wow, this storm might be, it's dangerously close to the Kansas State University campus. This might be
that's debris I just saw.
I think that's debris. I believe that's the tornado hitting Kansas State University right now. Look at what is flying through the air on this storm. We have
something else right there.
Don't zoom in. Don't zoom in.
Don't zoom in.
All right, we've got. Again,
that is a power flash.
The camera just got. I think the camera just got hit.